I joined the Royal Air Force in 2006. I enlisted initially and did just shy of 4 years before then commissioning in 2010. And that's how I've ended up here. So I'm Flight Lieutenant Chris Bradshaw, and I'm a Royal Air Force Regiment officer. The exchange program is going on a while. At RAF Honington, where I came from last, we've got 2 United States Air Force Security Forces officers, and then the Royal Air Force Regiment has a wing commander, so Lieutenant Colonel equivalent in the Pentagon, and then I've moved here because the position previously was at San Antonio, and it made more sense to bring it here because of the interaction between the FP Force, the Force Protection Force, and the 820th Base Defense Group. The relationship that the Royal Air Force has had with the Base Defense Group is long-standing because we're likely to operate together. So every year there is a tri-service exercise between the UK, the French, and the Americans. So the position here is kind of to help develop that exercising program, to make sure the relationships are maintained and that we can be interoperable as we move forward into next generation warfare. So initially we had a calling email from our desk officer, and they stated that the program was going to be instated here at BDG, and they sent an email about 1.5 years prior and asked for volunteers, and they chose from that cohort. So I've moved over my family as well, so to bring my wife, who is a active duty serving Royal Air Force officer, air traffic controller, and my son, that was a bit more tricky because fortunately the Air Force managed to give her a 3-year career break. So we had to jump through that hoop initially, really, to make sure we could continue on the process. I was fortunate enough to bring my dog Hector with me, and then it was all the visa applications, making sure I got to meet who I was going to work for, and then it was just bouncing back to and forth to sort out schooling and education for my son. It was a lot, yeah, but it's been worth it. I've previously worked in Train Advisor Assist Command Air in Afghanistan, which is a US Air Force 1-star headquarters, in an air-to-ground role, so the Joint Terminal Attack Controllers. So that was one of the specialties that the RAF Regiment does, and that's what I did for 4.5 years. Having that experience and then working for the 93rd Air Ground Operations Wing, which is predominantly Tactical Air Control Party, a bit of weather, and the Base Defense Group, I understand what they're talking about because I speak that language too. All of the capabilities that the Base Defense Group holds, be that air assault, airborne, ranger, jungle courses, etc., I can go to those. So as part of my time here, I will most likely conduct all of those courses before I leave. That'd be good for me, operating as an entity on the ground, protecting and defending RAF assets and infrastructure. So to have that link would be quite beneficial. I'm not going to get the opportunity again. And I need to prove the concept, I guess, for future exchange personnel that it's open, the door is there. You need to step in and jump out. Everyone is so vast, like the US is so huge compared to the UK that even at the squadron level, you've got people from so many different backgrounds, so many different, life hurdles and obstacles they've had to overcome, that the breadth of individual is vast. I've been extremely well integrated, well looked after. Everyone is extremely friendly, still get treated equally, which is as expected, and it's been nice. It's been a big change for us having to come across to make this leap, but it's been made easier by that fact that people have been so welcoming.